Hey guys, in this algebra lesson I would like to introduce a little something called brackets. Now screw the BODMAS rule and BIDMAS rule. We're talking about brackets in algebra. So say we have 3 and inside we have 6 and plus 5. How would we work this out? Well, in algebra, whenever a number or letter is next to a brackets and there's no sign in between, so if it was 3 plus 6 plus 5, this wouldn't apply. The same way applies like this. So if it was 6 plus 5 plus 3, it wouldn't work. It would only work if it was 3. It would only work if it's like this, or if it was like this. 6 plus 5 and 3, but they can be any numbers. Okay, you get that? So this rule will apply. I'm going to show you just in a second what rule. Okay. I wish there was a clear button. Okay, forget it. Okay, let's continue. So let's say we have 6 and 3 plus 2 in here. What would happen is the 6 would times by the 3. 6 times 3 is equal to 18. And then the 6 would times by the 2. So 6 times 2 is equal to 12. And then you would get your answer, 18 plus 12, and that would be your answer. So this sign over here would just define this as a plus 2. So that means this is positive. So if it's positive in algebra, if there's a positive number in algebra, then it would be plus 12. If there's a negative number, it would obviously be minus 12. So look, I don't want to make this any more complicated than it already is, but you will soon find out what I'm talking about. Now let's move on to double brackets. If this was too much for you to take in already, forget about the last part what I said. You will find out later anyway. I'd advise you stop the video here, but if you want to carry on and you still want to carry on right now, you could carry on later because your mind does need a break, and I do advise you practice this first. Okay, let's continue. If you're still here, continue now. Otherwise, come back later. Okay, so 3 plus 6. What happens if we have two brackets together? 3 plus 7. Doesn't matter the numbers. But what happens? Well, in that case, this would times by everything in this bracket. Number 3 over here would times by everything in this bracket. And the number 6 would times by everything in this bracket. You get it? So everything will times by everything. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Let me just zoom in a little. Okay. Now let's get it. Get the pen back. Okay. Minus 7 plus 3. 2 minus 7. Okay. So this would first times by this. Okay. So minus 7 times 2 is minus 14. Then this would times by this. So minus 7 times 7 is minus 49. Okay. Then plus 3. Plus 3, you gotta get the signs, would times by 2. Now, whenever there's a sign of plus, this is what I was talking about earlier, it just means positive. So positive 3 times 2. So 3 times 2, basically. Which would equal 6. Plus 6, basically. Because it's not negative, it's positive. So you would have to do it. Because it's not a negative number, normally you'd only write 6. But in this case, you would need to write +6 just to show that it's positive. Because when it's positive, normally you don't need to show it. You just write 6. Only when it's negative, you will have to write -6. But in this case, you will have to write +6 unless it's at the start. What I mean by that is, if it's at the start, we put 6 minus 14 minus 49, then it could work. But if we put minus 14, then +6, because you couldn't just do minus 14 6, that makes minus 146. So I hope you understand that. Okay, now let's calculate this all out. Now let's calculate it. Okay, so the first step to calculate this would be, as we've done before, -7 times 2, which will equal -14. -7 times -7, sorry, which would equal to, I thought that was a +7, sorry. This is a +7. Let's just make it a +7. -7 times 7 is -49. It doesn't make a difference. Wait. Okay, so +3 times +3 basically times 2, which will equal to +6, +6. +3 times positive, because it's got a plus, +7. That would equal +21. Now we just got to do the calculation. So -49, 21 plus 6, doesn't matter which order you do. So -14 minus 49 equals -63, I believe. Then +6, which will equal to -57. Then +21, which would equal to, no space over here, let's go to the next line. So -57 plus 21, it's not clear enough, okay, would equal to 36 minus 36, okay. And there's your answer, -36. Now I hope that was clear, and if it wasn't, then let me know in the comment section down below, and I might do another video. I doubt it though. But anyway, let's just erase all of this. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.